Good day. This is Makata Gamer, doing maybe content about One Piece Voyage Chronicles, or the other name of this game is EN Straw Hat Chase. So, currently, I've been playing this game maybe for 2 weeks straight, maybe. So, what I'm going to present to you today is maybe my team and what I'm doing uh, to to boost my rankings, especially on the arena or the PvP system of this game. So first, I'll show you my team. So this is the formation of my team. I do have Sengoku, Borsalino or Kizaru, Jinbei, Crocus, and Kizan or Aokiji. Uh, my former line, my other lineup before, I do have Ace instead of Jinbei, but maybe after testing Jinbei, Jinbei is more efficient on damage and has a good crowd control, and Ace relies on maybe another person to burn or to have his passive more effectively. So that's the reason why I abandoned Ace and choose Jinbei. So first, I do have this basic formation. There's multiple formations here, uh, but this is the one I choose. But hopefully soon I can change this formation to this kind of formation. Uh, what I'm going to do whenever I have this kind of formation is I'll put Aokiji here and another crowd control, maybe Wano Zoro if I have the chance to get it, but it will be from a later video. So let's focus on this one. So this is my formation for PvP. Uh, so first, I do have my tank, uh, Sengoku. He's the best tank of the game. So that's the reason behind that is it is passive skill, the Buddha form. So at the beginning of each round, he has a 170% shield based on his attack. That will last one turn and will reset every turn. So that's the first good part of Sengoku. Next is uh, he has the whirlwind punch. Maybe it's if ever there's the chance he will get a chance to reduce the damage that will be the team receiving. Next, it's his passive skill, so good passive as well, and also Sengoku is focused on reducing the attack of the other team of his regarding with his passive as well as his whirlwind punch. This is the best skill for Sengoku. The second turn they boost to punch. Whenever he can cast this spell or skill, he will have immunity to damage or any upcoming damage that he will be receiving next turn or this turn after he casts the skill. On Haki, I still haven't found. I'm still find. I do apologize. I'm still finding Haki. Like, if ever I have the chance to get this damage reflection, This will be the main Haki for Sengoku if ever I have the chance. So I still haven't updated his gear yet. It's still on basic Guardian set, and his rune is dodge and crit resistance. I'm still it's still on progress. So next, we'll check about of my backliners or my support damage. It's uh, Kuzan. So Kuzan has a very unique skill set for me, especially on his fourth skill, the frost armor. So if ever Kuzan has 30% HP, he will have a crit rate of 15%, and if it's lower than 30%, his attack will increase by 20%. His main skill is his ice ring. It lowers the crit rate and it targets all of the units. So it will be a good chance that maybe the DPS characters will have a lower crit rate, so it will not give big damage to Sengoku. His passive is really basic: attack, HP, and speed. And next is uh, his Ice Age. So whenever he can cast this spell or skill, he will have the chance to freeze some of the characters in the mid on the mid lane here, this part. So that's a big help to reduce the damage as well. As well, he will gain a shield. He can take 30% of the damage based on the attack. So based on his attack, he will gain a shield as well. That will definitely help him out. And my haki here is combo, so he can spam his skills more oftenly. He can do Ice Rain maybe 2 times, and it will really help regarding with the damage. So this is the best haki for the game at the moment. So you can have to deal the skill again. Next, by the way, my equipment here is all of the best equipment that I can give him. One like the Fleet Admiral set. So luckily I got two parts, like the sword and the suit have on marine stats. So basically more extra damage as well as HP. So uh, unfortunately I got another one on Jinbei, but it's only for emperors. I didn't equip it to Crocus since he is not ascended yet. But now, by the way, so I do have here a rune that increase the damage of the skill as well as give shield, like it gives shield to my other team members for uh, 4% at the beginning of the game, since uh, Kusan has big HP than Sengoku. So that's a good skill and accuracy. So maybe Kusan cannot miss. But soon I will be updating my rune once again, but it's on progress at the moment. Next is Crocus. For me, this is the best support on the game. He has a dedicated healer. His all of his skill and normal attacks. If ever he can damage with his normal, he can heal 30% based on his attack. So uh, the good thing about this, he has a skill called Herb that can revive a dead unit. So that's a good thing. And next is his Sedative. So it will heal all of the units and give them a buff called Depression that will give damage reduction as well, 20% more healing. But if ever I cannot ascend him, or maybe I can replace him like with maybe Boa Hancock. It used to be Chopper, but unfortunately, it's not a good fit for my team, and Crocus is more efficient on healing. But if ever I get the chance, I can replace him with Boa Hancock. Next is Jinbei. Supposedly, it used to be Ace, since Ace has a more good damage over time skill like the burn based on his attack. But upon like testing it further, I cannot really take advantage of the fourth skill of Ace. So that's why, because I do have to have another damage that's supposed to give burn effects, but I don't have that. And if we so that's why I chose Jinbei. So Jinbei has a good skill set as well. uh, it's a single burst, but unfortunately he has an AoE skill called Spear Wave that targets the middle part of the formation, maybe this part. So it's an AoE skill that reduces the crit rate, good for PvP as well. And he has the burst, the Mighty Reliant Piercing. It gives him a stack bonus of crit damage as well as attack, and it really goes well with his passive Water Mastery. Increases the attack of Jinbei for 8%, and it will last 2 turns. And he has a good second skill passive as well, to kill the support more faster if ever it's on the middle part. But his Jinbei's first skill really kills the tank more easier since it's a good burst, and the second time he can use this, it will deal maybe times 2 of the damage. For example, the first part is 50k, he will get maybe the attack up boost, the crit damage as well as the passive. The next time he uses this, it's more damage, like maybe 75k or maybe higher. So Jinbei is a good crowd control in the middle part as well as a burst for the tanky opponents in the middle part. Next is uh, Borsalino or Kizaru. By the way, may haki on Jinbei's combo, so he can use his skills more often. Next is Kizaru or Borsalino. I chose him at the moment because uh, he has a good third skill, the Ama no Morakumo. If ever he can cast this, he can give. If ever he kills the target, it will have a revival ban. It cannot. So, for example, I killed Jinbei, and Crocus will cast his third skill. But unfortunately, Crocus cannot revive Jinbei because of the third skill of Borsalino. So basically, uh, it targets maybe the support skill to waste them, and instead of casting it to the dead member to revive, it will only cast them heal. For example, this herb, if it's not healed, it will just heal the support itself. So a skill wasted, and maybe uh, at the moment he has why I choose Borsalino. He has a good crit damage as well. I have to, and the second skill increases his crit rate, and his first skill is not really it's basically good if ever uh it it reduces the defense. I combo it up with Jinbei. So first the light speed kick to reduce the defense, then uh, Jinbei will use his first skill to burst down the tank. So that's my lineup. If ever I can uh, use combo 1 as a haki again, but at the moment I'm still not uh, focusing on that because Borsalino is definitely replaceable. If ever I'm working on NL to replace him for further testing, but for the meantime, this will be my lineup. And if ever I got the chance to get a low, I'll replace Crocus. Definitely, I'll give you more updates. And if ever you have more further questions, you can ask them, and I'll hope I can answer them as soon as I can, or correctly as I can, since the game is still new. And that's my lineup for our arena, or maybe the main story as well. So I'm currently at Alabasta. So my ranking at arena is maybe it's 33 for the whole server. And hopefully, if ever I get the chance, I can show you some videos of my arena after this recording. So that's my lineup, and like, comment, and subscribe. And if ever you have further questions, you can comment down, and I'll try to reply to them as correctly as I can. So have a nice day. Thank you for your time. Peace out.